just sitting up here and tossing some pellet around. And I did mention that we have 2 items on the menu. Well, that second item comes in the form of a nice, big, juicy rat. Even though they do get a lot of nutrients they need out of those pellets, let's give them something like this. It's a little more natural form. It has the fur, the bones, that nice crunch.
Yes.
So let's see who might be one of these. Here, you look ready. Nice job. Now, if you're wondering about the history of ours, we've been around for over 125 years, founded in 1893. However, this was not our original location. We were first founded across the street where Anastasia State Park is. But in the 1920s, due to some floods and other natural disasters, we moved to where we are now. And then in 1937, we were purchased by the Drysdale family, and they helped grow the zoo into what it is today. From just having American alligators, we now have 24 different species of crocodilians, other reptiles, and the beautiful birds and mammals that you see. But during that time, we focused on the highest standards of animal, or check out our website to find out how. Now, alligators and crocodiles are what we call generalist carnivores, which means if it's made of meat. I saw a crocodile head pop up here for a second. There he is. Here's Hershey, our American crocodile, ready for a rat. You can see the shape of his head is quite different than those American alligators. American crocodiles, they are found here in Florida, and the southern parts kind of towards the Keys, but they can be found through Central and South America as well. Now, being a generalist carnivore, like I said, it means a lot of things are on the menu, and large alligators like this, they're not always going to be eating smaller things like these rats I'm giving out today. They could eat something like an adult deer, but believe it or not, with those large heads and all those teeth in those mouths, they're not very good at chewing. Those 70 to 80 conically shaped teeth are used for puncturing and holding on to prey, not shredding or tearing like you might see in Komodo dragons or sharks. So how do they get those larger animals into more bite-sized pieces? Well, they use a little bit of a different method. It's what media has dubbed the death roll, and I'm sure you've seen this before on TV or online. It's when an alligator or crocodile grabs its food, does that nice 360 rotation, and when they're doing that, even though it has been named the death roll, not really using it to kill their prey. They're actually using it as a very gruesome knife and fork. So as they grab and spit, that puts a small piece off. All right, who's ready for one over here? How about you? Bullet. Good job.
Got it to the door.
As our alligators and crocodiles have shown off today, out in our swamp, you have to imagine they're eating a lot of these rats and a lot of those pellets. But surprisingly, large alligators like the ones you see before you only need about 80 to 90 pounds of food a year. And that's due to the fact that they're ectotherms, or cold-blooded animals. They rely on the outside environment to keep their bodies nice and warm. They don't need energy from their food to warm themselves up like we do. So in turn, they're not eating nearly as much. So to kind of give you some perspective on that, if you were to eat like an alligator, you'd only eat about a sandwich a week. All right, who's ready for this last rat here? Go out back. You're ready. There we go. Good job.